Hello and welcome to my channel, Bass Dude. In this video, I will be continuing my progress in learning the bass. Previously, I've discussed how to pick out your first electric bass. If you missed that, the most important tip is to get one now so you can start practicing. Don't allow the decision of which one is right to slow you down. You will need a bass, an amplifier, and a pickup cable. Anything else is extra, although a shoulder strap and a guitar storage are also useful. Today, I'm going to discuss how to structure the practice session. I'm starting with a 30-minute practice session. The first 10 minutes are dedicated to warm-ups and stretching type exercises. The next 10 minutes are practicing notes, chords, and scales, and the final 10 minutes are for actually trying to make music. If you only have 15 minutes for practice, scale it down to 3 5-minute parts. I would recommend to progress to multiple 15-minute sessions and then to 30-minute sessions after that. Your final goal for anybody trying to become extremely talented should be 3 one-hour practice sessions daily. It takes about 10,000 hours of practice before you can perform at the highest levels. And you expect that to take about 10 years at the 3-hour per day pace. The first step should be to make sure your instrument is tuned, which I've already done. Here I'm doing an exercise that's designed to develop finger independence. I move each one of my fingers up and down 20 times. I noticed the first few times it caused my forearms to feel a little tender. I also warm up the fingers on my right hand by practicing my finger technique. Then I plan on doing a future video discussing some of these exercises in more detail later on. But the next part of the practice, I go over more mental and muscle memory type things. I've been practicing like the major scales, for example. Final session, or the final section, you want to just try to have fun, practice making music. I started learning Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. I suggest picking something easy for the first few songs just to get some quick victories. Play your own thing. And if it ends up being too enjoyable to put it down, you can keep going for as long as you feel good about it. I also like to do impromptu practice sessions while I'm waiting on other people. One of the things I'd like to point out is a problem I had at first was my plucking fingers here started to get a little sore for the first few days, but I got past that pretty quickly. Your first couple of weeks should focus on building up your ability to practice. You want to stress the improvement over perfection and expect it to sound terrible at first. You won't be able to hit any of the frets properly until you learn how to stretch your fingers correctly. So just kind of work on getting the ability to practice. Thank you, and I hope to see you in my next video.